Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not...
Season collision of two undefeated teams. Only one team can keep their quest for a perfect season alive by winning today. Welcome to beautiful Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field, home of the Colorado Buffaloes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes. From EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Buffaloes will kick this deep to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed.
How about that for the first play? That's great blocking by this return unit, and the returner was able to weave his way for a big play.
And here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking right. This one caught. Breaking tackles and going. Man is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Sun Devils will have to kick this away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Quarterback's got it on the option. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And it's a direct snap. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Early on in the football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to the offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The turn begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? He finds some space. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the Sun Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. Going to kick it away for the second time. Oh, the returner fumbled it. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. Offense on the field to take over. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Sun Devils will send their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And that's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern with this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks, play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! They make The stop after a huge play moves the ball to the 35.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And so Kirk, Colorado has the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. The Buffaloes have 1st and 10 here. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Touchdown, Buffs! They couldn't stop him there. So the offense clicking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Bringing it out, it's Vasquez. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Quick throw to the left side, and it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Breaks into the open. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Colorado.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Vasquez. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Short throw complete to the tight end. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Soto. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Running back has it on a screen now. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
The pocket breaking down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here is hold on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Ball handed off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Nowhere to run up the middle. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
And it's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Arizona State, 10.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The shotgun handoff here. They'll tackle him at the 27. And the Buffaloes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Third down, it's a handoff. Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a third down stop.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And the Buffaloes will line up to boot it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On the run, it's Sota. Running with purpose. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The tight end has got it. Touchdown, ASU. That's how you finish a play. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Pressure is coming. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up the third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks left and finds his target there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got fourth down.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. throw now on first down. Took contact on the throw. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Past the 20. Past the touchdown, Buffaloes. A huge defensive score.
Boy, in an instant, Chris, you go from having a chance to cut into this lead to now being down double digits after the interception return for a touchdown. What a play by this defense.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. They've been able to survive some turnover troubles so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter going. First play of the second half is a handoff. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. It's an important first down on that running play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Here's the second down play. Gives it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the catch, but did not get a foot down there, signaling incomplete.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these third downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on fourth down?
Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Play action here on first down. Looking deep down the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Arizona State. The comeback is on.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Makes the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On 1st down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
He gets loose. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. That's caught. It's Proctor. Touchdown, Sun Devils. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Can this offense answer their opponent's score? Suddenly they're behind. They try to run it with the option. Breaks into the clear. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down.
And the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Anytime the offense can have any kind of success stretching the defense horizontally, puts the defense in a really tough spot. They'll have to adjust to these types of motion plays going forward, because the more the offense can stretch you out, the more they can hit those vertical seams.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage?
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here comes a handoff. Breaks free. As the first down is still going. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, ASU. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
39, Colorado, 28.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. An inside deal now from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the grab to get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can... Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Well, that's the 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
46, Colorado, 28.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
Colorado Buffaloes will take over first and 10.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And they'll give it to the back. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Goes out the stiff arm. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and one, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Buffaloes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Buffs.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
46, Colorado, 35.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Trying to find room. It's Sota.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes off in a bootleg. Gets rid of it on the move. Here's the target, and it's complete. And he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterback's in rhythm. Really, it's almost an...
Here he goes. Out past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Sun Devils. This offense cannot be stopped.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 16, set to kickoff.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What's another incompletion? Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He hands it off from the gun. First out and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, yeah, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And the Buffalo starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Motion now from the tight end. And the back gets the football. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On the run here. Lets it go. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Colorado! Great connection there for 6 points. Here's the point after attempt. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. They got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Going backwards to open up this series. Second down and 16 now. Makes the grab. It's Proctor. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and he can take advantage of it.
On third down, he drops to throw. Here's a target, and it's complete. Really nice gain there.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, he fumbles. The defense scoops it up. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Just a critical error here by this offense late in the game, working with the lead. The last thing you want to see is obviously a turnover. But give credit to this defense. They got the ball back to their own offense, and now they got a real shot.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down, we're going to throw it. This time it's complete. It's a nice game. They move the football up to the 27. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. And the Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Now, a 4th down.
Handoff from the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looking to throw it on first down. Escapes the pocket. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense recovers the football. That would have been disastrous, but now there's still hope. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. He's looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
Boy, this is great effort. I mean, he gets his foot down, but it's meaningless without the yardage to follow.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick,
He's looking deep down the middle. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Ball handed off. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down under 4. The Sun Devils come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. It's an out route, the catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, ASU.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the extra point was up and good.
42.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Now in 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Bringing pressure. It falls incomplete as the clock hits 0-0. That's it. Game over. Well, it's been a great season. Big things